Here we go! Hello, everyone! Welcome aboard! If you don't know where you are, this is the Geekfort, my lovely blanket and fabric and comic book fort. So we're going to play some maps. There's two of you I see in the room right now. So that makes it easy when it comes to playing Mad Libs, right? I see that Diana's here. Hi, Diana. Oh, now it's just Diana. Live streaming. So many fun things about it. Anyway, Mad Libs. Let's see if anyone else joins us before we start just the two of us talking about Mad Libs. So what's been going on? Diana, are you ever going to go live? I heard you might be going live. Is that something the world needs to know about yet? Oh, welcome back. Hey, Paul. Hey, Craig. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. If you have any streaming problems, I think it might be on my end. Sorry if that happens. I'm using Wi-Fi. I don't have very many things connected to my Wi-Fi, but you know how Wi-Fi is. It can be spotty these days. Oh, cool. Well, if you need any help, let me know. Give me a call or a message on something. We could always video chat somehow. All right, who's ready to play some Mad Libs? What would you guys like to play? Shall we play a game? Hey, Uncle Yukon. So here are your choices. What would you like to play? DC Comics, Avengers, Star Wars, or Star Trek? Ooh, that'd be fun. We could try and figure out how to do Mad Libs on your chat, on your Twitch feed. Craig, we'll have to figure that out. But right now, which do you guys want to play first today? Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Nate. Dun, 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 dun. We got one vote for Trek. Dun, 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 dun. He's got a plan. Oh, what the hell? Well, that's nice, Diana, but we need to choose. Trek Wars, that narrows it down. What shall we do? I feel like I'm doing some weird dance show here. This is getting kind of creepy. I'm going to stop doing that. All right, so I guess we have 2 for Trek. 1 more and we have a quorum for Trek. There's 5 of you in the stream. So Trekkie down. All right, that is 3 for Trek. So we're going to start with Trek. All right, everyone remember how to play the directions? I'm going to go over them real quick just to be on the safe side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to name off a word. It's either going to be an adjective, an adverb, a noun, a verb, a place, exclamation, silly word, number, color, animal, or part of the body, and those could be plural or singular. And I will name them off, and then when we're done with the Mad Lib, I will read it to you all. So let me find the next one for Star Trek. All right. Here we go. And I take the first person who writes it or presses the button for send. Whoever gets the first in chat for that word, that's the one I will use. If there ends up being like multiples of the same kind of word, I'll just use whatever comes next. Oh, hi, Becky. Welcome aboard. All right, everyone. So we're doing Star Trek Mad Libs first, for those of you just joining us. And the first word I need is a number. I need a number. I am watching Tron as well. I have Tron going on in the background. So we have that. 42. Not a surprise someone said 42. If you don't know what 42 is in reference to, check out The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Excellent movie, excellent books, There was even a TV show of it on the BBC, so you should check that out as well if you can. It's hard to find that one though, but it's out there somewhere. All right, the next word I need is a verb, which is an action word. The remake is on right now, which I own it on DVD, but it's on Disney Plus, and they have the it's not really a remake, it's a sequel, but they actually have a TV show. I found out they did a TV show, and then they made a TV show of Tron as well. So that exists in the world too. Oh, they're right. That's right. There was a radio show. Oh, the book is based on a radio show for Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? That's cool. Well, welcome back, Becky. All right, so I need a verb. Anyone have a verb for me? So much Tron. It makes me want to cosplay Tron. I just don't know what character I'd cosplay. I was thinking of cosplaying punching. I was thinking of cosplaying the main character, I forget his name, from the new one, Tron Legacy. He wears this coat that's just glowing on the inside. I thought, ooh, that looks sweet. I thought that would be fun. Hey, Austin, welcome aboard. Now I need an adjective. So I need an adjective to describe something or somebody. We have a friend named Alan who does Tron from the second movies, Tron Legacy. It's phenomenal. Check out Alan the Asian cosplay on Instagram. It's phenomenal. You should go check it out. It is phenomenal work he's done on that one. He's upgraded it a few times. Messy, okay. Thank you, Diana. Now I need a noun. So a person, place, or thing. Someone want to give me a noun? Also, if you haven't had a chance to, give this video a like and maybe share it with some others on your social medias. Fireplace. All right. Now I hate when I do this. I try not to read the full sentence around the word I'm going to fill in, but I just sort of read it. It's going to be hilarious because now the next word is a plural part of the body. So parts of the body. So a part of the body that's plural, so more than one. Oh man, Tron, such a good movie. I remember when it came out. I was a kid when I saw it and thought it was the best, excellent movie. Do you know Tron is one of the first CGI movies ever made, really? It's true. Toes? Is that a question, Becky? Oh my gosh. You and Paul both said toes. That's hilarious. Next, I need a noun. A noun. Who shall noun me? Ladder. Okay, now I need an animal, a type of animal, a breed, or no, an animal, just an animal. Wait. Oh, I can see out my window part of downtown Everett, and I think they had the farmer's market on today. That's weird. I guess we're in phase 2 in my county, and I didn't realize it, and so they've got the farmer's market open. I can't actually see it, but I can see where they blocked off for it, which I know when they block off a certain street, I know that's where they're having the farmer's market. Cat. So yeah, I guess that sort of means we're in phase 2 if they're letting the farmer's market go on. I heard they're doing farmer's markets, but they're like limiting how they work. Husky. Roger's the name of an animal, Craig, one we both know very well. Oh, mid-phase 1. So now there's sections to the phases here in Washington State, I guess Diana explains. So there's phase 1, mid-phase 1. Is there going to be like mid-phase 1, and then there's going to be almost partial phase 2? That's true. It is safer than the grocery stores because it's outside. But I do need to go get some fruits and vegetables. So after this is over, I might head over to do that. It is a nice one. Okay, so now I need another noun. Who's got a noun for me? That's true. Your dog Roger is is a breed all his own. He loves to chat up when he does things. Oh, you don't have phases there in Germany? Yes, as of Friday, it's been okay, but it wasn't that it was okay the 15th. It was that they were announcing that it was okay. It was really poorly written about how photography and videography occurred. So it can start in phase 2, but the way they wrote it, it made it sound like it was starting right now, and it was really weird. I have lots of masks. I actually ordered. I have to admit, I went on a little bit of a binging of buying masks. So by next Wednesday, I'll have enough masks for 5 days of the week, all of varying shapes and colors and themes. It's going to be crazy. I'll share them all next week when I get them. Oh yeah, I need a noun. Does anyone have a noun for me? I was just on a video, or I don't know if you call it a podcast, but it was on YouTube, and they would have people talking about comic book conventions and what was going to happen with like social distancing and stuff. Oh yes, that mask is a good noun. We'll use mask. Hey, now I need plural nouns. Scarves are always a good idea. Actually, one of the ones I'm getting is more like a scarf. So it'll go around your neck and you can pull it up over your nose and your mouth. And it's it's comic book related. So when people see it, they're gonna look at it. It's gonna look weird to most people when they see it. Yeah. It's like a scarf kind of thing, and it scarves. Is that your word? Scarves. Scarves. I think it's scarves. VES in English. So it goes across your face, and it's the mouth of a comic book character, but it's a villain comic book character. So I don't know how many people are going to notice who it is, but it's going to be funny looking when I wear it. I'm going to get some real looks when I wear that one. Okay, now I need another noun, but this one is also the shadow of the pandemic. Yes. I'll need another plural noun, please. Apple. It's one of the things I need to get at the market, maybe. Some apples. Thinking about making an apple pie this week, because you know what? That sweet tooth of mine is going crazy. I mean, I've had a lot of ice cream lately, as Uncle Yukon can attest last week. I went a little crazy when I got some ice cream, so I've eaten all of it, but yeah. Oh, that's a great one, Becky. I'm sure there's someone out there who makes ones with sharp teeth on it. You go on Etsy. I'm sure you can find someone on Etsy who can make one with sharp teeth on it. All right, so I need a plural noun, please. Teeth. All right, now I need a verb. Again, that is an action word. Verb. Pardon, my fabric is not displaying accurately. There we go. I'm eventually going to replace this fabric with something like this, or like this. I have to order it online, so it's going to be covering this whole thing. It'll be pretty fun. Nouns is a plural noun. Too deep for me, Nate. That's too deep. Oh, light rings. Oh, I was talking to someone yesterday and the day before about light rings, and I almost did it. I almost bought a light ring. Even at $109, it's a lot of money. I have a lighting kit. and I just don't want to. This insect. I just don't want to splurge on getting it yet because I have a light kit. Actually, some of the things that are holding up this blanket or this fabric are my stands for my light kit. All right, so I still need a verb. If anyone wants to give me a verb. Nice, that's a good idea, Diana, using the light ring for your Zoom calls. Luckily, where I work, I have a window that has some outdoor lighting. So even when I have the lights on in my office, I realized I don't need them on. So I just turn off all the lights and you can still see me just as clear as this. It's really great. Gaming. Gaming works. And I need another verb. So anyone else have a verb for me? One more verb. That's true. You are working from home. I think you told me about that before. Anyone else working from home on here? Any of you other guys working from home? That's true. A ring light does work good with a green screen. You know, when I first started doing this, I thought about just getting some green material and doing a green screen with the background of a fort or like something. It was like, that's more money I don't want to spend. Oh, having a black dog, yes. You need lights of light. I'm in the mistake of getting fluorescents. So I have fluorescent bulbs, so I have to be really careful how long I have them on for because they get really hot really fast. I was given the option to work at home or work at work. I don't live that far from where I work, and so I decided I would go to work because I don't think I could stand being inside these 4 more walls all day. Ah! So I still need another verb if anyone has one. Yes, if you can, give this a thumbs up. That helps with the algorithm, letting people know about what we're doing every Sunday. I have Tron in the background. It's at that point where they're going to enter the facility, and it has that big giant door that takes forever to open, and they're all excited to try and get there, and he's like, now that is a big door. I always thought the woman that was in this movie, the actress that was in this movie, I used to think she was not Kim Basinger, but Michelle Pfeiffer, because she has that same look, hairstyle and stuff from the 80s that Michelle Pfeiffer had. What's funny about that big door that they have it show open, when they show the inside of it, it's got this giant crash bar on it. So like you could push on that and it would push it open. It's like it's a giant door. I play it all night, but then working from home is a bass fishing. Oh, nice, Uncle Yukon. Hey guys, we're playing Mad Libs. I forgot if you didn't. So I need a verb. You do have a very big house, Diana. Compared to where I live, if I lived in that house, that would be too much house for me. Throw. Now I need an adjective. An adjective, and that is describing something or somebody. So something or somebody. Wow. The computer room in this movie, it's huge. And then you realize the computers that are in that movie almost all fit in one of these now. Isn't that crazy? All right, we got funky. Oh, cool. Good for you. I'm glad you're able to retire, Uncle Yukon. That's great. Okay. Now I need another adjective. So if anyone else has an adjective. Dun, 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 dun. That's the theme song from Tron. That's all I'm going to play because the algorithm is listening. Stinky. All right. Now I need a verb. Who's got a verb? Anyone got a verb out there I can use? Hello, verbs. Drink. All right. I need a plural noun. Anyone have a plural noun for me? I just realized something funny about Tron. There's a scene in the movie, if you have seen it, if you haven't, where the gal tells the main character, hey, we'll go to my terminal. They don't just go into a room and there's like a bunch of people like tables or cubicles or something. No, she takes them through a hallway, down through a room that's got full of computers, down another hallway, into a giant warehouse that's filled with machinery, like engineer machinery, up a catwalk, down another catwalk, to an isolated computer surrounded by all this like weird technology. It's like, what? What is going on here? Strange things you don't think about when you see it. You're just like, oh, okay. That makes sense. All right. Last but not least, I need a part of the body, and then we can read off what happens in this Mad Libs. Shoulder. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no, he's going into the Matrix. Oh. Anyway, if you haven't seen the original movie Tron, it's on Disney Plus if you have it. If not, see where you can watch it because it's a pretty cool movie. Anyway, enough of the plug. Let's dive into this Mad Libs. Let's see what we got here. All right, famous Klingon proverbs. The Klingons have a very complex language and have had 42 centuries to punching some interesting sayings. Here are a few messy ones. Revenge is a fireplace best served cold. 4,000 toes may be cut in one ladder by a running cat. A leader is judged not by the length of his mask, but by the scarves he makes. That's a good one. Pity the warrior who slays all his teeth. Gaming, and you may eat dinner. Uh-oh, I didn't write that word. Throw, and you may be dinner. I'm going to do that again. Gaming, and you may eat dinner. Throw, and you may be dinner. A funky knife is nothing without a funky eye. Oh, I don't want to know what a funky eye looks like. Ooh. If winning is not okay. If winning is not stinky, why keep score? That should go on a shirt. If you're out there and you want to make a shirt, that's what you should make on a shirt. If winning is not stinky, why keep score? If you cannot control yourself, you cannot drink others. You guys are good at making some proverbs that are weird, but these are definitely messy proverbs. Oh my gosh. So, if you meet a Klingon, use one of these monsters and you may keep your shoulder. Oh, that was great. Oh, I love that. Oh, that was good. Okay, so now the next choice is, what do we do next? We have three new choices. All right, so which one do you guys want to do next? We can do DC Comics. We can do Marvel Avengers. We can do Star Wars. Which would you guys like to do next? If not, I will throw you all into the Matrix, and you will have to play the games with Tron. Light cycling, discs, cat clawing, and peanut butter stirring. I'm glad you guys liked it. Hey, these would not work without you guys. All right, so I got 2 votes for Star Wars. There's 7 of you, so I have to have at least, Corin would be about 3 to 4 people for one of them. So we got 2 for Star Wars so far. Who else? Who else wants to chime in? Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Oh, a Spaceballs Mad Libs would be awesome, Diana. But that's too much like the real movie. That would be way too much like the real movie. Oh, that's another good movie from the late 80s. Oh, some really great movies came out back then. I hope they never remake that one. War Star. Okay, so that's 3 for Star Wars. Anyone else want to choose? Space Force. Oh, don't get me started on that, Diana. Don't get me started. All right. Squats. I don't want to know what the squats is. That sounds like something that's like next to what the Schwartz is. You got the Schwartz and then you got the squats. That's the Sharts. I don't want to know what the Sharts is either, Nate. Your autocorrect is really making it hard. All right. With that, we're going to go to Star Wars. Oh my goodness. We haven't started the Mad Lib and it's going crazy. Okay, here we go. Star Wars Mad Libs. Schwarzenegger. Use the Schwarzenegger. I can't. It's not a tuba. Get to the chopper. That's my impression. Thank you. I'm here for at least the next hour. I have fumbling fingers too. It's not fun. All right. Come to order. Time for some Mad Libs. Star Wars. I need a noun. Who has a noun for me? Finger. Now I need a plural noun. That's Tron. He fights for the users. Tron. I've got the subtitles on, so as I'm watching it, I can read it. Oh, Oh, dude, he took the frisbee and went whooshu, and it went around his head in that way. Droids, I see what you are doing there, Diana. Now I need another noun. I will actually use one of these other nouns. I'll use cake since Nate already said cake. And then cupcakes, then we'll use cupcakes. That'll be the next noun we use. And then I need an adjective. Are you screaming at me, Becky? Just wrote in all capitals droid. Is that droid? Oh. The window open. People thinking there's a stranger screaming droid from their apartment. All right. So I need an adjective. Yes, that word droid comes up a lot. I think it really didn't exist until Star Wars movies. I mean, the word android was around, but it really didn't become a thing until Star Wars. Funky. Uh-oh. Nate. All right, now I need a plural noun. All right. Plural noun. Dun, dun, dun. Pause. Now we need an adjective, something that describes something or somebody. Oh no! You know, sometimes I think Tron is actually the movie Spartacus because it's about a group of people that are enslaved and they're trying to overcome being slaves and fight for their right to party. Ooh, we're going with the big word. Nate's pulling out the big words. Unique. Anyone else have an adjective? Because the next word is also an adjective. So anyone else got an adjective for me? Woo! Oh, seriously, think about it. In Spartacus, it's about a guy who becomes a slave, and he's trying to gain his freedom, and he almost dies doing it. Tron, it's about people who are slaves to a master controller who's like a Roman emperor, and they're trying to get their freedom, and a guy becomes a slave who isn't a slave, and which also means Gladiator is Tron, because Gladiator is about a guy who becomes whoa, I think I just hurt my head. Strange is the next adjective. Now I need a noun that I'm back down to earth. And the math, sorry, I got a little deep there, didn't I? I was, whoa, a little too deep for Sunday. That's what happens. If I'm watching a movie, I sometimes do that. Especially if it's a movie I've watched a lot, I start to look for themes because I had a few classes in college about movies and film. And so we were taught to like look for themes, look for like just plot points and things. And so, yeah, I have a tendency to do that in my head. And sometimes I do say it out loud, but I don't say it out loud that much. But anyway, that was my deep dive on Tron for you for the day. All right, so I need a noun. they're gonna do their light cycle scene. Yay! I always love the light cycle scene. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie. Prepare to transport the light cycle grid. Super the best. This is the button. And they come up. Here come the bars. They grab them and boom! They go. Whee! Blue there, blue bags. All right. I need a noun. Noun. I'm not going to be the noun in this thing, Becky. Not using me in this. Nope. Gotta think of another noun. I wonder how many people were inspired by this movie to get into coding and computer programming. Because, man, it's pretty insane. Pancake. Ooh. I love pancakes. I'm still trying to find a recipe I can make at home from scratch because I have diabetes. I got the diabetes. And so I can't have like white flour anymore. So I have to have whole wheat flour. So I have whole wheat flour. So I'm trying to find a good recipe to make them from home. And the last recipe I made didn't do so well. So I don't know if it's the whole wheat or not. And then I start talking about them more, so oops. All right, so now I need a plural noun. Anyone want to give me a plural noun? You skipped the light cycle. Lightsabers. There's not enough room to write that all. And I wrote the letter wrong. I put lightsabers. Solders. Lightsabers. The space they make for it is tiny in my writing. I tend to write big. My writing font is at a 14. And the space is for an 11. I need an adjective. If you could have a lightsaber, I have a question for you, a side question, while you guys write out your adjectives. If you could have a lightsaber, what color would you want? I would want a purple one. There's only been one person in the movies or TV shows that's had a purple one, and that's Mace Windu. And I particularly like purple, so I would go with a purple one. So what color would you guys like? Green or red or blue? Blue is a good one too. I thought about blue for a while too. It's funny you guys were a lot faster writing out your color for your lightsabers, but not for the adjective word. Whoa, Diana's showing her dark side. I found out the fat go lights. Nate. Wow. That's a tangent if I ever saw one. Lightsabers are the opposite of fat goat men. That's true, Becky. Oakley was a blue color. If you guys don't know who Oakley is a husky that is owned by a friend of mine who has a YouTube channel. Oakley did pass away, but Oakley's color was blue. Mace Windu is purple. That's what I liked. Right, still looking for an adjective. We got lost in the conversation about lightsabers. I should have waited till after I got an adjective from you guys. So, interesting story because I looked this up because I do that. Late at night, I will look up things online about like stuff, and fat. Adjective is fat. And I found out to make a lightsaber red in the Star Wars universe, you have to use the Force to destroy the color of the kyber crystal that makes the lightsaber. Because when someone gets a lightsaber, they have to find and be one with the kyber crystal, and it changes it's the color of the user. But for dark or for Sith lords, you actually are taking someone else's lightsaber and their kyber crystal, and you're forcing your will onto it, and so then it turns it red. That's pretty dark, I think, but that's what they decided to make it in the Star Wars universe. But I think it's pretty insane, but that's the way they make it. Oh, so now I need another noun. If anyone wants to give me a noun. Oh, Craig, you made that. Wow. That's essentially what it is. Yes, and it's interesting because in the Harry Potter storyline in Mythos, that's what it is. Craig, you're right. In the Harry Potter universe, the same sort of thing comes with not consent. That's for sure. Comes with wands, and that's what makes this one wand the Elder Wand, because you're forcing to take over someone else. You're capturing someone else's wand. So it's the same sort of idea in the Harry Potter universe, except it doesn't change color. So now I need a verb that ends in ing. So a verb that ends in ing. So anyway, those are the weird facts that are in my brain. There are lots of weird facts. You ever want to talk about medieval history? I'm your guy. I have a bachelor's degree in medieval European history. Yep. Transforming. Ooh, that's a good one. All right. Eating ice cream is more like a sentence, Uncle Yukon, than it is just an adjective. Oh, that's cool. I actually fixed some of my thumbnails and updated some stuff last night on my YouTube channel while I was watching another person who's in the chat here, his Twitch channel. Craig has a Twitch channel. And yes, medieval times, the place and restaurant entertainment thing is fun, but I've not been to that. But anyway, so I was cleaning up some thumbnails and cleaning up some of my videos, and actually creating a new video yesterday while I was listening to Craig. Craig has a Twitch channel where he plays music. He's a DJ, and he has a Twitch channel. And so, was it 3 days a week now, Craig, that you go live on Twitch with your disco? What's it called? Desolation Disco. It's pretty fun. Plays some great music, and he's always getting new records. I mean, literally records. He's playing records, and you can see him on the screen playing them. And your avatars when you're in the chat are characters. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Crystal, is that your adjective? Is awesome your adjective? Because that's what I need, an adjective, if I didn't tell you guys already. England versus France in the 15th century. Whoa, that's a whole girl. Becky, do not get me started on England versus France. That's actually a thing. It's called the 100 Years' War. Look that up if you are interested in learning about British and French history and how they're entwined. I could go like a full hour. Give me a whiteboard. I will go a full hour with you on just. Whew. Don't tempt me to talk about England versus France in the 15th century. Do not tempt me. No, Becky, I'm not. Okay. Back to this. That was a 100-year football match. I can tell. I have some friends that are history majors. I'm going to tell them that story or that statement. They're going to love that. That's hilarious. All right, so let's do our Mad Libs. I got all. No, it's easy, Becky. Just go and look up 100 Years War. It's pretty insane. Pretty insane. All right, so here we go. Mad Libs. This one's called The Garbage Chute. Leia, Han, Luke, and Chewie were trapped on the Death Finger. Behind them was a dead end, and in front of them, Imperial storm droids. Leia thought fast, grabbing Luke's cake and blasting a hole in the wall. The 4 cupcakes dove through, only to land in a garbage chute filled with funky liquid and paws. Nice, Becky. Nice. We'll have to talk history sometime. All right. They were safe from the stormtroopers, but there was one unique problem. There was still no way out. Things went from strange to worse when Luke was captured by a slithering pancake. Now that sounds like Spaceballs. Just as Leia, Han, and Chewie freed him, the lightsabers started closing in on them. It looked like they were going to be as fat as pancakes. When a table went off in Luke's head, he called C-3PO on his comlink. Thankfully, C-3PO figured out how to stop the walls from transforming. What a close call. Too awesome for comfort. I like that. The four cupcakes dove through the Cupcake Blaster. Ooh, that sounds like fun. What's history and do we have to repeat it? That's an awkward statement. I heard one. If I ever heard one. All right. We have time, I think, for one more Mad Lib. These are your choices. Avengers or DC Comics? Avengers or DC Comics? Make your choice. Choose wisely, or I'll be forced to talk about the 100 Years War for the next 3 hours. No, I won't. I won't put you all through that. I will not put you through that. I'll just say this. In a nutshell, if I was to describe the 100 Years War in a nutshell, it was who gets the rights to the real estate. That's what it was. It was a real estate battle. It was a battle for real estate. Well, now that I know you're into history, Becky, you would be into it. But essentially, it's a real estate battle. All right. It was messy. It was so messy. All right. So we got one for Avengers with someone's personal opinion. What does Mr. Peanut have to do with it? Well, Mr. Peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. Discuss. No, you're thinking of Red Against White. Becky is the War of the Roses. That's something completely different that was actually occurring at the same time as the 100 Years War. Because 100 Years War wasn't like a continuous thing going on for 100 years. It was within 100 years, they kept fighting over real estate. Oh, so cool. So almost true, Becky. Great Shakespeare plays. It did. All right, so I've got 2 for Avengers. I've got 2 people who want to read us to do Avengers, and I've got 1 I got none for DC Comics. So 2 for Avengers. So which shall we do? Da, da, da. Hey, Jordan, welcome aboard. Hey, we were just talking about the 100 Years' War. You came on at the right moment. I summed up the 100 Years' War, Jordan, as the battle for real estate. All right, we've got 4 for Avengers. There's 8 people. A quorum would be 5, but I'm going to split the difference, and we're going to go with it. So here we go. We're going to do some Avengers Mad Libs. Let me find the last one we did. Oh, here we go. Very short one. It's about what it is. I mean, it was like, that's mine. No, that's mine. No, I want that one. Well, then I want that one. Well, you can't have that one because that one is mine because my mama's brother's boyfriend's cousin had it. Well, I want that one because my daddy's mother's best friend's roommate was from there. That's what it was. It was. Anyway, that was weird. That was should totally do that, Becky. They would so laugh at that. Okay, so let's do the last Mad Libs of the day. It's not about Europe. It's about the Avengers. So the first thing I need is a color. Who's got a color for me? I do have another channel. I can make that channel about history, weird history knowledge, and I could say it wouldn't be a very long video. Pink. Okay, so the next word I need is a noun. Who's got a noun for me? Oh, mauve. You know what they say, Nate? Never wear mauve at a ball or pink. Skipping? Skipping's not a noun, Uncle Yukon. Oh, Uncle Yukon. I could do, that would not only be a great channel, that would be a great podcast. Jordan, you want to do a podcast with me on weird history? Or try and describe history in weird ways? I don't have time to make a podcast. I don't. But just the thought of it's hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need a noun. Let's see. Oh, we got cloud. Our cloud. All right, now I need an adjective. Oh yeah, I'm watching Tron in the background if you guys didn't know. And we're at that point where the main character is trying to keep his ship together, and he's just doing this. And everything, like the whole ship is just going in circles and weird. Bloody. Well, the next word is an adjective, so we'll go with Austin's word, husky. Now I need an exclamation. Hey, this sounds familiar. Is Mealer here? Mealer should be here because the next word is an exclamation. Another friend of mine, she goes by Mealer Husky on YouTube, and she did a fun thing on Friday. She did a variation of Mad Libs where she asked for the words to make a sentence, to make lyrics, so that she could play with her ukulele. It was so fun. Spoon. Does everyone know what spoon's from? Alonzi, that's a good one. Hey! All right, now I need part of the body. But Now I need a now I need a noun. I'm just practicing my Doctor Strange moves. I thought about doing a Doctor Strange cosplay once, but capes are hard to wear. I mean, she's right. Capes are hard. They're dangerous. Turtle's a noun. We'll go with turtle. Turtle, turtle, turtle. All right, now I need an adjective. Who's got an adjective for me? Hey, everyone. Make sure you're getting your fruits and vegetables as I throw mine around. I'm having a food fight with myself. Never have a food fight with yourself. You will always lose. It's true. You always lose when you have a food fight for yourself. That's the proverb for me. That's a Joel proverb. Never have a food fight with yourself. You will always lose. Remember, eat your fruits and vegetables. They're good but dangerous. Ha! Sweet. Now I need a plural noun. Who's got a plural noun? All right, I'll go you guys. We'll go with cheeks. Should I write that so I can read it? I don't have the best handwriting. Greg. Well, that's Greg's proverb for the day. Never have a land war in an Asian food fight. All right. Next, I need an adjective. Who's got an adjective for me? Do I see an adjective out there? Does anyone have one for me? Anyone have an adjective? Hey! Hello, Andy. Hey! Or is that hey? I'm well. Welcome to the live stream. Adjective. I'm looking for an adjective. We're playing Mad Libs. Avengers Mad Libs, and I need an adjective. I'm in the Seattle area, Andy. Where are you? And do you have an adjective? Because we're playing Mad Libs. Texas. Woo! Great state, Republic of Texas. Welcome aboard. Flaming. Flaming is our first adjective. Now I need a verb. Anyone got a verb for me? I got some apples stuck in my teeth. Gross. All right. Stuffy. That's not a. Stuffy's not a. Huh. Oh, that's a bummer. Well, we're not really allowed to go do anything outside with people, but that's why we have things like YouTube streaming and Instagram streaming and Twitter and all the streamings. So, flaming hot Cheetos, that's a noun, but I need a verb. Did I get a verb? I don't see a verb. I need an action word. Being at home bored is a thing. Yep, it happens, Andy. Burning. I need another noun, please. Anyone got another noun for me? Tron. He's getting his disc up to his user. I have Tron playing in the background, everyone. Dog. Bark, bark. Now I need a verb. Anyone else got a verb for me? Wow, that was fast. Sleeping's a verb. All right. Next, I need a past tense verb, meaning an action that had occurred in the past. No, Becky. This is not TikTok. We are not TikToking on here. Now I have that in my head. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. I'm bored in the house and I'm in the house. Hanged. All right, now I need a part of the body. Anyone? What was that? Whoa, Andy. Whoa, that was deep. Thanks, I guess. All right. The house bass. Diana's channel. She talks about being a bass player. So her statement is good. That's a good one, Diana. All right, so I'm looking for part of the body. She is great at bass, actually. I have heard her live. I have heard her play her bass live. Brain. Hey, by the way, guys, don't forget to like this video and, yeah, don't forget to like the video and share it with other people. All right. Last word, the last Mad Libs of the day is plural noun. You're welcome, Nate. There's a point in the movie Tron where this guard sees Tron fighting the other guys and winning, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm out, I'm out," and he just jumps off the thing. Basses or bases? We'll use that. Okay. I don't want to be talking with my mouth full, so let me chew on my apple a little more. Okay, here we go. Mad Libs. This one is called Free as a Bird. In the clear pink sky over New York City. Oh, that sounds pretty. That's a deep thought, Andy. Deep thought. But anyway, back to the Mad Libs. In the clear pink sky over New York City, the falcon joined a cloud of peregrine falcons who made their home on the city's bloody skyscrapers. It was a thrill to fly with these husky birds until a hunting arrow shot through the flock. Spoon, the falcon said as a second arrow whizzed by his butt. With eyes like a turtle, he spotted the hunter on a sweet rooftop, taking aim at him. With a burst of cheeks, the flaming avenger was able to burn the hunter before he shot another dog. Oh. The shocked man said with a sleeping, "I didn't know it was of you, Falcon. I thought it was just a bunch of birds." The falcon hanged the bow across his brain and said, "And they are also my bases." And they were also my bases. That was too funny, guys. That was too funny. Oh my gosh. Okay. There's this really interesting thing that I have to tell you about Disney movies and about Disney in general. It's a deep question, Andy. I'm not an English major. I have a history degree, not an English degree. I don't know the difference. There's so many differences. That's just way too deep. All right, Crystal. Anyway, in Disney movies and in Disneyland and Disney World and all those parks, they sometimes hide Mickey Mouse symbols. And I just saw one in Tron. I don't know where it was exactly. I have to stop the film and go back. But it was there. Like, they're flying over this land, and the land had the shape of the ears and the head of Mickey. I saw it. I believe it. It was there. But anyway, that is it for me. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. I hope you had fun. And they hide Mickey Mouse in lots of different places, Andy. If you don't believe me, you can actually go on YouTube and just type in hidden Mickeys at Disney World or Disneyland, and you'll see them. There's even a book. They made a book. They made two books, one for Disneyland and one for Disney World about it. English is normal and British is weird. They hide them, Andy, because they just want to make something fun for people to do to find them. So anyway, that's it for today. I appreciate everyone for joining me. Thank you for coming. And those of you who gave this video a like, thank you very much. So we'll be back here next Sunday. So let other people know about it. You can either share this video, or I hopefully will have a premiere up of this video soon so that you can then share that with people. I actually have a new video coming out, a cosplay music video. That will be out on Tuesday at noon Pacific time. So if you're into cosplay, you should check out the video. It's going to be really great. It's it's really fun. It's a bunch of cosplayers I met up with just before we had the stay-at-home orders, so we were able to get some really great shots. Good night, Becky. Thanks for coming. Thanks. Love you too, Craig. Oh, Mohawk next week. We'll see if I have time. If I get this set up behind me sooner, I can do this. All right. You're all welcome. Thanks for coming. So I'm going to end the stream now, and I'll see you all next week, and look out for my video, okay? All right. Bye.